Right, it is 4 in the morning. And is it 4 in the morning? Yes, it is. Just after 4. We're gonna weigh ourselves. See what we're coming in at. This will be the starting point. I'm gonna guess here that I'm about 94. If I'm 94, I'll be pretty happy. That means I've only got 6 kilos to go till I get to 100 kilos. So let's step on the scales. I've been to the bathroom already. I haven't had any water, any food. I'm gonna take this hoodie off and we'll get a good estimate of what I actually weigh. $94.4. That was a pretty good guess from me. I will say that. I will take credit for that. It was a pretty good guess. I haven't weighed myself since... When was the last time I weighed myself in the morning? Long time. Probably haven't done it this year. I don't usually weigh myself or track my weight. I just eat clean food, train, and I tend to just be around 90 kilos anyway. But for the last maybe 3 months, I've been trying to put on weight. So I've put on about 4 kilos, but I haven't been able to train properly in a while. So a lot of that weight is probably fat, which we're gonna get rid of eventually. We'll keep what we have on there now and just add muscle now that I start training. So let's go to the gym. So I don't really drink pre-workout. I suppose I do because this is a pre-workout, but it's not like, there's no caffeine in it. It's a bit early for caffeine. I sort of like the idea of getting through my workout without caffeine, just with like ticker at 4 a.m. Actually, I don't train at 4 a.m. very often, so we'll see how this goes. But I wanted an empty gym so that I could like ease into recording myself and just sort of being that influencer guy in the gym. It'll probably come pretty natural to me soon, but I haven't done this in quite a while. In fact, I used to film a few workouts, but we'll go in there with a microphone and I'll chat you guys through exactly what I'm doing and why I'm doing it. Anyway, so that's 6 grams of creatine. And this is like electrolytes, just from the supermarket. It's called peak hydration. It's actually kind of disgusting. I don't love it, but it gets the job done. And it doesn't dissolve very well, so I have to like furiously stir it. And then the moment I stop stirring, I have to scull it all so that it doesn't have to leave a clump in the bottom of it. I hate clumpy electrolytes. I hate clumpy anything. All right, ready? Oh yeah, I forgot. I usually have a bit of an apple cider with it. Apple cider vinegar. Just with the creatine, it's nice just to like ease your stomach a little bit. Creatine can kind of like play with your digestion a bit. If anyone has a sensitive stomach, just have a little bit of that before you eat a big meal, or with creatine or anything that you think is going to upset your stomach. Usually does wonders. Damn, that's disgusting. No easy way to put that. Oh yeah, I put some salt in there as well, just for some extra sodium. Thought you were sleeping, bud. You wanna come to the gym? Get back to bed. Get back to bed. Alright. I can barely sit down. Let's slide down. Okay. Fucking hell. Right, the pain that I'm in right now. If only you could feel this. Anyway, stop being a little bitch. I'm gonna try and get these shoes on. I'm gonna do some back. Start with some single arm dumbbell rows. A few warm up sets. Get the shoes on first. Oh my god. Felt the need to come here at 4 AM, 4:30. Just to make a point of it. I want to get ahead of everybody else. A few people in here. Alright. Let's do another warm-up set, shall we? Keeping up lights at this point. Not really trying to fatigue myself. Just pretending that I'm holding this. So that when eventually I go heavy, I know what it's supposed to feel like. So I've done 2 warm-up sets, kept it light. Now I'm going to start adding weight, but I'm only going to do a few reps each side so I don't fatigue quickly. But I want to feel the weight increase a little bit each time so that when I go heavy it's not a surprise. If that makes sense. Cool. Feels good. Go up again. Alright, let's fucking get it. Come here, big girl. Try to get the back as parallel to the ground as possible. Get into it, Ash. Come on. Fucking into it, mate. 42 and a half. This will be my first heavy set. I'm gonna make this weight my bitch. Seven and a half. Do you count half reps? Do you count a half rep? So 8 reps I just got. Let's go again. Another set. Another heavy set. Yeah, blend up the shake. Protein, oats, banana, peanut butter, dates, honey. Honey is your new best friend. That's where your calories are. Cover everything with honey. Trust me, it works. Just put honey on everything. I put it on steak, I put it on chicken, I put it in my shakes. And you'll find that you've just like added 300 or 400 calories extra just by using honey on everything. And that's probably what the difference is to you putting weight on. Yeah. You have to do it day in, day out. Honey, get into it. Thanks, honey. Have a good day, honey. All right, we're gonna go up. 45s. Just in case I'm being a bitch. This will get the bitch out of me. Going for a full stretch each rep. Come here, big girl. Do you want to trade?
Sorry, I walked in at the wrong time, didn't I?
Yeah, I don't usually say that when there's a dumbbell around. But do you want this one?
No, I'm putting this back.
Chuck it in there. Yeah, go chuck it in. Alright. Don't listen to him, darling.
So I'm holding this like a hook. I'm not really grabbing it like a fist. I'm just letting it sort of dangle in my fingers. That way it like takes a bit of tension out of my forearm and into my back and into my lats instead. A bit like this. So instead of grabbing it, I'm just like letting it roll down a little bit in like I've got a hook grip, so that I'm not tensing so much through my arm. I can pull with my lat a bit better. Doesn't always work when you're holding 45 kilos. Does when it's a bit lighter. Yeah, see how we go. One more. Damn. Well, that looked like 7, so let's go for 7 on the other side. Make sure we've got an even back. Don't want to have one lat bigger than the other. Hey, girly. Damn.
What do you got on here, mate? A little microphone.
Yeah, I'm recording everything you're saying. I know what you say. I know you say some dirty shit. Right, that was easy. I think we're done here. Might do one set with a high reps, back down. So go from 45. I could keep going. Could do another set of 45. In fact, I will. Fuck it. I'm just going to keep going on this, swapping arms until I'm cooked. Fuck it, why not? No one else is going to do it. Come here. Go back down to the 30s. Try to get a few extra reps, 12-ish. Fuck me. Good morning. I'm gonna use a hammer grip. This is the best grip. Everybody knows it. Alright. Little warm-up set. I'm just gonna take this very light, very chill. Sort of just really trying to figure out whether this pulley's high enough or low enough. Where the focus is in my back, where I want to squeeze, how I want to hold the bar. Can't really think about these things when it's too heavy. So I hold this right on the bottom instead of the top, right at the bottom, and I almost let it lean forward a little bit. Hook grip again, not grabbing it like a fist, but just letting it roll out of my hands. And almost spreading it, my elbows, and bringing it right back in. Okay, it feels really good, but it is too light still. So I go up. I want to muck around going too light. Not much point. May as well go hard and heavy straight away. Less sets. It's substantially heavier. So this will be working set number 1. Something about cable rows. It's the best squeeze. I'm really trying to stretch my lats out here instead of just letting my arms out and keeping my back perfectly straight. Let them stretch out, get a full stretch, because the lats are still stretching at this point. And you want to try and get your lats into a very, like, the most stretched position that they can possibly get into before you come back and squeeze. I always try to squeeze and hold that squeeze just for even half a second. I feel like it starts to bring a detail out into your back. Full stretch, full squeeze, hold. Nice and slow. Up, quick. Well, it's getting hard, so I'll drop the weight so we can get nice clean reps. Shoot for something like 10 to 12 reps now for 1 or 2 sets, then we'll fucking move on. 10 clean reps. Five. Fucking starting to feel it now. Back's cooking out. Hello. Hello, girlie. Hey, what are you doing? Hey, what are you doing? Give me a spot. I think every gym should allow dogs in there, but they need to pass a vibe check. Dogs should be treated as equals. What do you reckon? All right. Next up, we're gonna do some rows. Again, more rows and shrugs. Superset. Superset rows and shrugs together. Do these on the Smith machine, not because I want to, but because there's nothing else to use. I usually do these not in the Smith machine because I've got these fucking things. Stop me from going all the way down. But we'll treat it like a pen lay row. So we'll stop at the bottom each time and get like a bit of a powerful row in. Then we'll stand up and do shrugs. Cool. Too light, let's go up. Let's put another 20 on. Shits and gigs. Come here, girlie.
Are you using that one?
This bench?
No, this that. What do you
This?
want to call it? Yeah.
Am I using
bit.
tat?
Yeah. Are you using that?
I'm not using that.
Oh, sick. Thanks, mate.
You're so welcome. It's called a tat. That's heavy. Now I want to do rear delts. That was good. That's finished me. I don't need to do any more rows. More rowed out. But I do want to do some rear delts. Do I want to do cables or dumbbells? Let's do dumbbells. Dumbbells are the best. How you going? Yeah, getting it done?
Where you been?
I've been recovering. Sleeping, eating. Pasta, lots of pasta. Fuck. Fuck. So you've done all your rows, all your pull downs, and your back's fried. You kind of want to move on to like traps, rear delts, or biceps, or abs. You can do anything really, except it's good to know when your back's done, so you're not just hammering away at rows and pull downs for no reason. Get in, smash your rows, smash your pull downs, go heavy, get them done quick, and then move on to something like rear delts or biceps. I usually finish with rear delts because everyone needs rear delts. They're not going to train themselves. Right, I'm going to rest for about 20 seconds. Do that again. This can be my last set. May as well go hard. One more time. All right, so let's have a look at the pump, see how we went. To be honest, that wasn't the best workout I've ever had. Kind of hard filming and working out at the same time. Probably get used to it. But like finding an angle, starting it, doing a set, someone interrupts you, talk to someone else, film a different angle, do another set. Definitely just kills the flow a little bit. But I've got to recover between sets enough to lift heavy again, so. And I got to see everybody, which I haven't seen a lot of people for a lot of time because I've been out of the gym. So as you'll see in this video, there was a few familiar faces that I was catching up with. It's always good to see them. So many good people in this gym. Anyway, I digress. Let's have a look. Let's have a look at the pump, see how we went. Always like to finish on redelts of a back day because you just get that full cap at the back of your shoulder. And then when you do redelts on shoulder day as well, you're doubling up. So you're getting 2 redelt sessions a week. And redelts don't really have much choice but to grow. So I find like a lot of people lack redelts. So if you train them twice a week, fuck, they have to grow. They don't have a choice. Let's have a look. Oh. Like a microphone fell off. Naughty little bugger. Get back on there. Okay, here we are. Day 1. Michelin man to Greek god. This is the Michelin man. Probably not really a Michelin man, but compared to how I've looked in the past, it's definitely a step down. I will say that I'm 4 or 5 kilos heavier at this look than I normally am, so. There's the lats. Not too bad from the front. It's just something about having a lat pump. Just gives you so much width. Because when they're pumped, they're just forced to spread out like that. And just pushes your shoulders out, makes you look wider and your waist look narrower. And there's that rear delt sticking out the back. So that cap right at the back there is what we're trying to develop by training that at the back of back day. Oh, it's definitely pumped. Not the best pump I've ever had, but definitely not the worst. Stand relaxed for a bit. Not too bad. Not too bad for the first day. We're gonna get to 100 kilos, so let's put another 6 kilos of mass on this frame and put it in the right areas. Should make a noticeable difference. Hopefully that weight goes into my chest. I definitely think my chest needs to be developed, especially my lower chest. And my shoulders could be more capped. I have no traps whatsoever. My arms are getting a bit skinny, but as long as when we cut, we keep that waist nice and skinny, nice and tight, and get wider up top, then we should be golden. My phone's about to die, so let's get out of here. Go get a feed. I'm fucking starving. Alright. Took me so long to get this camera set up like this. My God. This Toyota Hilux that I'm driving in is not suited for this particular camera setup I have. I don't even know what it is. It's one of those magnetic ones. But it has to be plugged into this. To be honest, this morning I was using my... Come here. I was using my tripod, just sitting on the floor to film myself. Which kind of worked, but I was just trying to do it then and my phone died. Because why? 4K, 60 FPS. Didn't realize how quickly that drains your battery. Damn. I fully charged phone this morning when I took it off and it is 7 o'clock and my phone just died. So I don't know whether my phone's battery's fried or that just drains your phone battery, or a combination of both. I don't know. Anyway, hopefully this stays where it is because it is looking pretty grim at the moment. Anyway, I'm gonna try and get in the right lane here. Come on, mate. So we just finished up a back workout. That was the first workout of the series, the Greek God series. Michelin man to Greek God, me being the Michelin man. So I had a pretty good workout, to be honest. I think the hardest part about filming yourself in the gym is, well, just like setting your camera up, filming, it sort of stops the flow of the workout, you know? And I was like pumped and then I wasn't pumped. And then I was pumped and then I wasn't pumped. And then that, as well as my incredible leg pain that I have, which is debilitating to say the least. It was just probably not the best workout I could have had. But it was the first workout back in quite a long time, so I'm happy with it. Got some single arm dumbbell rows done. I probably wouldn't normally start with a single arm dumbbell row. It would be like my second, maybe third exercise. I usually like to start with something with 2 arms first, rather than a single arm movement. But because my legs can't work and I'm handicapped, I was like in a good position to be doing those. And it was just a good, easy starting movement. I do generally do them, so that wasn't a foreign movement. In fact, I do a lot of them over my time. I've done so many single arm dumbbell rows. I'd say that's probably one of my top 3 back exercises. Nothing sort of compares to getting that squeeze with a single dumbbell, because you can focus on the area you want to squeeze on. And depending on how much you lean over, like whether your back's really parallel to the floor or whether you come up a bit, maybe you're like supporting yourself a bit higher and your back comes up a bit, then you can dig more into your upper back. So you have that flexibility and you're not bracing yourself with your core, you're not bracing yourself with your legs. It's just pure lats and like upper trap. You know, you can really get that lat area. It's almost like an isolation movement, even though it's a compound. So I do a lot of them, and you can go nice and heavy. You can throw a heavy dumbbell around and get some reps out. The only thing I hate about them is that you exhaust yourself on one side and then put the dumbbell down and have to do it again on the other side. So it does take a while, chews up a bit of time. It's not a very time efficient movement, but it will build you some silky lower lats. So I'm gonna go home now and eat. I'm so fucking hungry. I don't know what I'm gonna eat. I did write up a meal plan for myself, so I'm gonna have a look and just see what I will be eating. Probably Cocoa Pops. Got 3,500 calories to eat today. So, and I haven't eaten a thing. So I'm gonna get into it. I'm gonna have a feed. Lots of carbs. After a workout like that, you really wanna smash the carbs and protein. I mean, you don't need to worry about fat. If you try and limit your fat, you're actually probably doing a good thing. To be honest, fat really slows the digestion down, and you don't want to slow your digestion down after a workout. You want to have quick digesting carbs and a fast digesting protein so that you can get the carbs and the protein in really, really quickly after you've finished your workout. Those quick carbs are going to spike your insulin. It's going to shuttle that protein into your muscles and help your recovery. So try and avoid fat. It's going to slow everything down, slow your digestion down. You don't want that. No, no, no. Not at this point of the day, not after your workout. So that's my plan. I've just pulled up home. I'll see you inside.